Huh? Like someone is saying, we don't have a Malik and we don't have Mulk. So as a believer, as a Muslim, we're saying 40 times a day, Malik Yawmiddin is Malik. But we don't have a Malik in front of us. We don't have a king. How are you going to understand how Allah is king? We cannot understand. Do you understand what it is to not to be in the presence of the king, to even enter into the place where the king lives? Huh? To enter into the compound itself, to enter into and to go deeper and deeper. Nobody will feel that. Nobody understands that. Then how are you going to understand now from the majesty and the fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the power of Allah? That's why you think that Allah is my buddy. Just like Christians, they say. God woke me up this morning. Oh, Allah woke me up. You know, Allah said this to me, Allah said this to me, and He said this to me. You became like Christians, you became like a prophet. Allah speaking to you, subhanAllah, directly. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not even speak to the Holy Prophet ﷺ directly. It's to Jibreel alayhi salam. Oh, when it comes to angels, everyone is going to say, I see this angel, I see this angel, and I see this angel. Prophet saw it, the angel, Jibreel alayhi salam, and he got sick. He got sick. His body cannot take it because our bodies, this is not even from the time of Adam alayhi salam. Because his was made in paradise. It was taken from the earth, but it was made in paradise. That's why he was able to now live in paradise. And he was able to take everything that is there. The angels he was able to see. But this now, after so many 7,000 years, let us say, is passed down. It's getting weaker and weaker. This cannot carry that angelic light. It will burn you. Forget angelic lights. You cannot even go a certain distance from the world without exploding because of the pressure or without getting the radiation that is coming from the moon. They know this. And what is this world? It is a speck. It is a speck. The earth is a speck. This sun is a speck. In this whole galaxies that are spinning, that is filled with infinite suns. In this whole universe, what are we? And we dare to claim like this? So how are you going to know your smallness? How are you going to know a greatness? How are we going to know that? How are we going to know Allahu Akbar? When all they're teaching us is, don't be afraid, that one is just like you. You know, one day you can become like him. They're teaching the young. What do you want to be? President. Don't you see it is eroding our faith? It is important now. They don't teach us our history. They don't teach us our kings. They want to teach us about kings. They only take from theirs the worst kinds that they have. Of course, our kings take from the Quran and Sunnah. Their kings, they take from Machiavelli. Completely different. Our kings, one way or another, they are Ahlul Bayt. Their kings are completely different. Even then, even their kings, better than what we're having today. When the Bani Israel, they were in trouble, Allah is teaching us in the Quran Kareem, what are they asking for? They say, send us a king. They didn't even say, send us a prophet. You understand? Because they also know, send us a prophet is too soft anyway. We're not going to follow him. But the king now is going to be very tough. They say, send us a king. And Allah sent them a king and brought them victory. Shaykh Maulana Shaykh Efendi is saying, kingship will come back. The Prophet is saying the kings will come back. And every land in this world will have its own king. Yes, even here in America. Especially here. Those who are the owners of this land, they've been put aside for generations. The owners will come back to take hold of what he owns, his right. But like I said in the khutbah, if you don't know how to behave in front of a king, even if you ask for a king back, you don't know how to behave, you're going to be in very big trouble. We're asking, so many people asking for Mahdi alayhi salam. Do you know how to behave in front of Mahdi alayhi salam? Or you think it's a joke? You don't even know how to behave in front of a Shaykh. Of course, these days, so many corrupt ones. But it fits too, because there's so many corrupt people. Allah sends the leader according to the needs of the people. If the people are corrupt, He's going to send corrupt leaders. People are corrupt, He's going to send in corrupt ones. They're saying that they're sheikhs, but they're not, because the people are corrupt. You understand? All these disasters that are happening, you know why they're happening? So many people not understanding. You know why they're happening? Because the saints, they are moving away. They move away already from different countries, different continents. They move. They're no longer there. They're going to the mountain of Kaf to get ready. When they move, just like everything in a building is held by nails, let's say, when they remove the nails, everything will come down. That is a kutub. Those are the mountains that Allah is mentioning in the Quran. The mountains, they are nailing this world. Now, only now, recently, they discover, oh, as much as the mountain is big on the surface, it is like that underneath also. And they are pins, they are nails, nailing and putting everything together. What happens when you remove the mountains? There's going to be chaos. Why are the saints moving? This is another thing to ask. You understand? Inshallah. Allah keep us in safety and give us more aql, inshallah. And not to be swayed and not to be played by people. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.